Hello?
Miss Lestico, guess what time it is?
What time?
It's time for math!
Yay!
Welcome back to another exciting day of word problems.
Oh my goodness, I love creating my own word problems. It's so fun to
It
come up with a
is.
who and a what and get to generate my own.
That's right, and our target is the same as yesterday, as I can generate a word problem to solve. I remember yesterday, Miss Lestico, we practiced generating or creating and making our own word problems, and they were addition word problems. We were adding more together.
Right. Well, today it's probably a good idea that we practice taking away or our subtraction word problems. So we're going to have to pay really close attention to the words that we use to let the people reading our word problem know that we're using subtraction.
That's right. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these number sentences so we can start generating a word problem. Okay, here's our first number sentence. 18 minus something equals 5.
Well, I want to come up with a who or a noun for our word problem. So if I'm thinking 18 minus something equals 5, I really love llamas. So I'm going to make my who for this problem llamas.
Ooh, 18 llamas. Oh my goodness. Well, what could it be
llamas
about?
doing?
Maybe, they have scarves. Maybe you have 18 llamas have scarves.
Oh, that's a good one. A llama in a scarf would be pretty funny.
So the what is going to be their scarves.
Well, now we have to come up with a full word problem sentence using our who and what and our numbers that we have.
Well, we could say 18 llamas have scarves.
Oh, and some lose their scarves. So some of my llamas lose. Remember, I'm saying lose because we have subtraction. And if you lose a scarf, you don't have it anymore. So we're subtracting some scarves from our llamas.
Some llamas. Well, now what, Miss Lestico?
Well, looking at my number sentence, I could say now only 5 llamas have scarves.
Okay, are we done?
Well, no, because on word problem, we have to have a problem. We have to have a question that we have to answer. So I'm wondering how...
we don't know this one, Miss Lestico.
Exactly. So we have to figure out how many llamas lost their scarves. So we have to make sure that we have a question that tells the reader what they're looking for or their mystery number in our word problem. Remember, when we look at a number sentence, we can pretty much automatically tell what number we're missing, but we want somebody reading our word problem to know that as well.
Okay, so we have 18 llamas have scarves. Some llamas lose their scarves. Now only 5 llamas have their scarves. How many llamas lost their scarves?
Oh, wow.
So I know exactly what I'm solving for. Now, I need to think of a strategy to help me solve. Oh, you know what, Miss Lestico? I want to use a part whole mat because we know Miss Lime loves the part whole mat.
Lime.
So I'm going to put a part whole mat right here. A line and a line. And I'm not going to take the time to write part whole because we already know that. Okay, so here is my part whole mat. Let me look at my number sentence. I start with 18, but that's not part because this is subtraction. 18 is my whole number, and I'm subtracting and I'm splitting it into 2 parts. So 18 is my whole number, so I'm going to put 18 dots in this box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Kind of reminds me of when we did our fact families. In subtraction, the boss number was always the first number. It was always going to be the biggest number in our fact family. So if you remember that, you can remember that our biggest number should be the whole in our part whole. That's where the boss number goes.
So here I have 18. I didn't have enough of one color, but we can just pretend it's all one color. Okay, so I have 18. Then some llamas lose their scarves. I don't have the answer to that yet, so I don't know how many to pull into that part. But I do know that 5 still have them. Only 5 llamas still have them. So I can take 5 out of this whole number, and it becomes one of the parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this is no longer whole. So this needs to come up into this other part. And you know what, Miss Lestico? These are the 5 llamas that still have their scarves, and these must be the 13 llamas that lost their scarves. So my answer is 13 llamas lost their scarves. Okay, now we're going to practice another word problem. Miss Lestico, what's this number sentence?
Well, it says something minus 4 equals 13.
Well, the first thing we need is a who. Who is this problem going to be about? Well, let's see. Miss Lestico, you really liked llamas, so we did llamas. I really like giraffes. So let's make a word problem about giraffes. Oh, but what about giraffes, Miss Lestico?
Well, my what? Let's see. What could I have the giraffes have? Well, sometimes giraffes have glasses.
They
So
do.
I think that our what should be the glasses for our giraffes.
That's so good, Miss Lestico. Okay, so we need to start our word problem. Miss Lestico, we don't have a number.
Well, then we would have some giraffes have glasses.
Oh, okay. Some giraffes have glasses. Some. Well, then what happens, Miss Lestico?
So we could say, I know that giraffes are pretty clumsy. So what if we said, then 4 giraffes break their glasses?
Oh, that's good. And because it's minus.
If you break something, you usually take it away or lose it because nobody wants broken glasses. So then we would take away the 4 giraffes that broke their glasses. They don't have glasses anymore.
That's right. Well, in the end, Miss Lestico, it looks like there were 13. So 13 giraffes still have their glasses.
That's right. Oh, so then are we done, Miss Lime? We're done. We solved all our numbers. We used all of them.
But Miss Lestico, we don't have a question. All we have right now are sentences. We didn't ask a question yet.
Oh.
Our mystery number is what they started with. So we need to ask a question. How many giraffes had glasses in the beginning?
Oh, in the beginning is a really important key word that helps your reader of your word problem know that it's going to be a start unknown problem because we don't know how many was in the beginning or how many they started with. So we are wondering how many giraffes had glasses in the beginning.
Okay, so before we solve, let's go ahead and review our whole problem. It says some giraffes have glasses. 4 giraffes break their glasses. 13 giraffes still have their glasses. How many giraffes had glasses in the beginning?
Oh, well, I want to use a 10 frame to solve this problem. So I have 2 10 frames because remember, we're working on numbers past 10 now, so I need more than 1. And I don't know how many to put for the start of my problem because it says some. But I know that at some point 13 giraffes have glasses. So at the end, we have 13 giraffes with glasses. So I'm going to put 13 counters on my 10 frame. And I know if I'm doing 13, in the number 13, there is 1 10. So I can fill up 1 whole 10 frame and 3 1s. So I should have 3 leftover little dots on my extra 10 frame. And then I know that
So do
four
you take
giraffes
4 away from that, Miss Lestico?
broke their glasses. Well, this isn't the total number of giraffes that had glasses. This is how many had them at the end.
Okay.
And then some broke. But if I pretended that they didn't break their glasses, that they had their glasses and they came back into our problem, so I add 4 more back in, I could figure out what my total or my biggest number was at the beginning of my problem. So looking at this 10 frame, I could see I have 10, 15, 16, 17 at the beginning of my problem.
Oh my goodness. And if she wanted to double check, she could take 4 away and check to see if there was still 13 left. So how many giraffes had glasses at the beginning, Miss Lestico?
So 17 giraffes had glasses, and then 4 broke their glasses, and now we have 13 giraffes with glasses.
It's your turn. On Seesaw,
You're going to have a number sentence that you're going to have to create a who, a what for, and then just like me and Miss Lime did, you're going to get to generate your own word problem.
that's right. Make sure after you generate your own word problem, you choose a strategy and solve. Push the green check mark when you're done.